Rich Rossi back with you here at Festival Week. It's such an honor to have a writer, director, and extraordinaire, an actor. I was gonna, you know what? I was gonna say, if you weren't in the film, you should have been on the other side of the camera.
Right? No,
if you don't look like Mamma Mia, that's a big Italian guy. You look so Italian,
right? And
I'm Italian, but you look like old school Italian.
Yeah, I know. I usually play gangsters, so when I wrote this film, I wrote. It's about a guy who's a taxi cab driver who's wasted his whole life pursuing an acting career that didn't quite make it, and suddenly he's about to turn 50 years old, and he's like saying, "What have I done? I wasted my whole life," you know. And it's so
many of us.
He's an Italian American guy, and the thing is, he's not a guy that looks like a movie star, you know. He looks like a regular guy. And he's like thinking, wow, what did I do, you know? And he finally almost gets, he goes on an audition where it looks like he's going to get his big break. And while he's at the audition, at the beginning of the film, you see him throw a guy out of his cab. That guy turns out to be the executive producer. So just when he thinks he gets the part, the executive producer comes out, the director tells him, I think you guys are going to Hollywood. And then the executive producer comes out and says, that's right, you should be going to Hollywood, but you're not because I'm the executive producer.
My God.
You treated me horribly and you're never going to make it.
Is this based on true experience?
No, but I have been a cab driver. I have pursued an acting career my whole life, so to that extent, it's somewhat autobiographical. But
it's not. You ever get this Jim Croce look?
Oh, I've had Jim Croce. Jim. In the '70s, people would tell me Jim Croce. Sometimes they tell me Tony Orlando from one, and things like. And
how was
Aldo Rivera was another one they used to tell me.
I looked at you. I said, I talked to Caroline. I said she definitely looks like Jim Croce. Now, how's your acting career going?
It's going pretty well now since I did this film, and it's one of the things about High Hopes about a guy who struggled his whole life, and I struggled for 15 years to get into SAG because of the Catch-22. You need a speaking line, blah blah blah. So since I've gotten into SAG, though, I get work. I always booked about 50% of what I go for because. That's great. Because I'm not going outside of myself. I know I look like the mob guy. I look like, So usually I play gangsters or thugs or gamblers.
When you look at you without talking to you, you're a little scary looking. But then you talk to you, you can see you're a really nice guy.
Bro, thanks a lot.
Are the Goombas outside? They told me to say that.
No, wait a minute.
Tell everybody. Tell everybody. They did. They said. Tell everybody. That's it. That's it. You don't do a nice interview with this man.
Right.
You know what? Swim with the fishes. Tell everybody your name out there.
All right. I'm Dennis Cabrini. My film is High Hopes.
And when is that playing, Dennis?
And it played tonight.
Okay.
At 10 o'clock. You can see it on IMDb.
Okay.
It's a full 28-minute episode.
Very good.
And our trailer is on YouTube. Just put in Dennis Cabrini and you'll come to the trailer.
Right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the red carpet here.
Thank you very much.
All right. On behalf of Festival Week, I'm Rich Rossi, and Dennis, thanks again. All righty. Thank you.